special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Rip Hamilton out there with Payton. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Hill. And it's Yao in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, they've got Doherty. Robertson is out there with Barnett. Then it's Mullen. And it's Shays in at the four-man position. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big men. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Payton passes to Hamilton. Connects from three-point range.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Robertson kicks to Mullen. Looks for Doherty and gets it to him. Yao with the block. Barnett against Hamilton. Pass to Payton. No good on the triple. To the paint. Here's Mullen. Robertson trying to break free. The shot's good from Mullen.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
Payton passes to Yao. He kicks it to Hamilton. And that one is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And the basket by Hill.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Robertson against Payton. Robertson can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. No good on the three. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mullen kicks to Robertson. On the wing, Mullen. He's guarded by Hill. Mullen passes to Doherty. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Pass to Hill. Nowitzki outside. They get a hand on it. Here's Shays. 11-point game, his last outing. On the wing, Mullen. He's guarded by Hill. And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Here's Robertson. He had 37 points last game out. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Yao Ming.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And it's tied up with that one. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And the one thing you love about Barnett, he'll do anything the coaches ask. Start, come off the bench, score, or facilitate. He is completely unselfish.
Here's Hill. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Hill's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hamilton, the pass to Yao.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge. Defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. With the fadeaway. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Yao is clever with that pump fake, going right into the contact once he gets the D in the air.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Baker, he's checked in for Brad Dorton. And he makes both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Bucks trailed by 3. Passes it to Barnett. Payton against Robertson. Baker passes to Mullen. Puts it up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Baker with the bucket.
Definitely within Baker's comfort zone. He is looking more and more confident in that mid-range.
Payton passes to Hill. Back to Payton. Yao trying to break free. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Hill.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Shays can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Payton kicks to Hamilton. Yao trying to break free. And the Bulls another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside Mullen. Back to Robertson. Over Payton. Robertson's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Payton passes to Hamilton. And here is Yao. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Lets it go from deep. No good from Hamilton. Bucks trailed by 7. Steps back and shoots. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And so Payton will bring it up for the Bulls. Down low. Here's Yao. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Timeout called the Bucks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
On the wing, Mullen. It's stolen by Hill. To the middle. Here's Payton. The rebound by Baker.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now the dish to Mullen. And there's the pass to Barnett. Here's Baker. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Hamilton against Barnett. The tray drains it from beyond the arc. Hamilton's got 9.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Back to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Over Payton. Robertson's shot is off.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Hamilton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Mullen passes to Baker. Robertson outside. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Shays is a guy who excels not just at scoring, but rebounding, too, both at a high rate. This guy is a double-double machine.
They get it again. Vucevic lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Baker with the bucket.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Randall kicks to Payton. Pass to Hill. Got a hand on it. There's Baker. He's guarded by Hill. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Here's Tomjanovich. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Baker with the bucket.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Pass to Randall. It's Hill, top the key. Driving to the basket. Tries again, and it's laid in by Randall.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Ginobili the pass to Tomjanovich. And he misses his first shot. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Randall. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
That free throw good from Randall. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Baker kicks to Harper. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Harper has this shot dialed in, making the three-point shot look really easy.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The Bulls leading by 11. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Passes it to Baker. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Theus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Nance outside. And Vucevic kicks to Hamilton. The pass to Randall. Vucevic trying to get open. Moves back up. And it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 7 points.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, Hamilton. And he lays it straight in. He's got 13.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Ginobili the pass to Harper. Here's Theus. To the paint. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Randall. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Bucks trail by 13. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Randall out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Richard Hamilton. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Nance in at the small forward spot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Mullen passes to Doherty. Shoots over Walker. Doherty, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for Chicago. Payton comes in for Richard Hamilton. Bucks trail by 13. Robertson outside. Pass to Doherty. Here's Shays, defended by Nowitzki. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Nowitzki, trying to get open as Randall, and the basket by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his first points of the game.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Mullen against Hill. Passes to Barnett. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Barnett's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Yao checked in for the Bulls. Walker the pass to Nowitzki. The 19-foot shot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Walker against Robertson. The Bucks working the ball around. Doherty with the bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside Hill. And the pass to Nowitzki. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Doherty kicks to Robertson. Releases. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Out to Payton. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his third assist on the night.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
Pass to Barnett. Knocked away. It's taken away by Payton. Outside, Walker. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Hey, you got to hand it to Kemba. Much love and respect. He's flat out incredible at handling the ball.
Barnett passes to Robertson. Here's Shays. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Shays has got 9 points now in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And Walker kicks to Hill. Pass to Yao. And here's Walker outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Pass to Mullen. Over Hill. Mullen's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Here's Robertson. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
The pass to Payton. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Here's Shays. He's got 10. Outside Mullen. It's stolen by Hill. And here we go. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Mullen with the 3. Second chance shot. Shays can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Pass to Barnett. Robertson against Walker. Pulls up on the elbow. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 8 points.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Bulls moving the ball around. Payton with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
And his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Pass to Doherty. And here's Robertson outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
Mullen passes to Doherty. Kicks it to Robertson. 6 to shoot. Yao with the block. Payton surveying the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
The Bulls have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
He's known as one of the greatest and best trash talkers in the game. Payton's endless energy and high motor is really on another level.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Nance comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And both free throws good for Payton. And the Bucks with possession here. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, Vin Baker really is a problem for the defense when he's locked in. I mean, solid at hitting the glass and does a good job on the offensive boards.
Payton passes to Vucevic. Ginobili against Hill. Launches a 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Passes it to Ginobili. Got a piece of it. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. And he drives in. Here's Tomjanovich. The rebound by Nance.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Payton, good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Back to Ginobili. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Payton left side. Out to Nance. With his first shot attempt, here's Vucevic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
To the middle, here's Theus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Theus has got his second bucket of the game to go.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Back to Walker. That one drops for him. Walker's got 9.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ginobili with the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nance, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, an explosive player at 6'10", Nance can absolutely destroy you in the lane.
Now the pass to Theus. Pass to Ginobili. Puts up a 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside, Payton. On the wing, Nance. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Payton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Bulls making a change here. Milwaukee has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Randall right side. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 9.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, this is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Mullen. Barnett is out there with Robertson. Then there's Doherty, and it's Shays in at the 4 slot. Bangs home the trifecta.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Mullen kicks to Robertson. Cloak loose and stolen by Payton. Pass to Hamilton. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nowitzki's so good at filling out the defense and forcing them to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two.
First one falls for him.
And there's no doubt about it, fellas. Nowitzki has firmly cemented himself as an NBA legend. A sweet shooting big man who continues to get it done.
So he gets them both. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Doherty outside. Back to Robertson. From outside, off the mark.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Hamilton against Barnett. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got 18 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Doherty the pass to Robertson to halt the run. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist. 10 points for him.
You know, you look at Doherty's assist numbers, and they are tremendous for a center. Brad has excellent vision of the floor.
And he gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Robertson passes to Doherty. Over Yao. Yao with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Hill. Here's Hamilton, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Passes it to Barnett. He kicks it to Mullen. Poked away. It's stolen by Hill. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Payton. Robertson with the steal. To the inside. Hamilton against Barnett. Back to Mullen. To the paint. Here's Doherty. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, when Doherty's focused in on scoring, nothing's going to stop him. Did a good job taking the contact there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
That one falls for Doherty.
Big fella is a polished offensive player. Doherty can do more than just get buckets. I mean, he's a willing passer, and I think he's great at setting up his teammates out of the post.
Robertson against Payton. Robertson outside. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And you know, for the Big O tonight, doesn't really matter inside, outside, well defended or not, he's scoring at will.
Fires top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Payton's got 14 points. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The pass to Barnett. Dishes it to Doherty. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Kemba Walker is checked in for Gary Payton. And here are the Bulls now. Charity stripe shot. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Doherty the pass to Mullen. Shoots over Walker. Mullen's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here he goes. And Mullen with the slam.
Watching Mullen go to the hoop, I love it. An aggressive scorer, knows how to knife his way into the heart of the defense.
Pass to Hamilton. It's back to Hill. Beyond the arc. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Robertson against Walker. It's back to Hill. Pulls it up. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Barnett. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Oh!
Oh, man.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Mullen up top. He's guarded by Hill, and that foul's called on Grant Hill. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Randall's checked in for Yao, and it's Nance in for Grant Hill. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Tomjanovich, defended by Nowitzki. The reverse, and that one's good, Tomjanovich. Tomjanovich just got his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Pass to Randall, fires it up. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Randall's got 11.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Tomjanovich, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They've kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
And Walker's got the ball here for Chicago. Hamilton outside. Back to Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, the pure combination of speed and confidence makes Walker a great talent. He feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anybody and never backs up.
And so Walker nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Tomjanovich. He's defended by Randall, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Walker against Harper. Walker dishes to Randall. And it's off from three-point range. And the call will be against Larry Nance. That is his first foul of the game. Harper against Walker. Harper, no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Nance. Rebounded by the Bucks. Baker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bucks passing it around. Here's Theus, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Theus has got his third bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Ginobili outside. Here's Theus, covered by Hamilton. Passes to Baker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harper. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Harper's got 7 points in the game. And Chicago shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Knocks it loose. Here's Theus. He's got 6. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And there's the pass to Randall. Up top, Walker. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Randall passes to Nowitzki. It's blocked. Here's Ginobili. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Just relentless on the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contact.
For Milwaukee, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Ginobili.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Payton comes in for Kemba Walker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Hamilton outside. Over Theus. No good from Hamilton. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. So the wing on the left. Harper the pass to Baker. Over Hamilton. From down in the low post, it goes. Baker's got 10 points in the game.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Nance.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Harper the pass to Tomjanovich. No problem knocking that one down. Tomjanovich has got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. Milwaukee making a switch here. .46 seconds left to play in the third. Hamilton kicks to Payton. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Hamilton.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Ginobili. Now here's Doherty. Outside Harper. From the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago is going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Payton kicks to Nance. Pass to Vucevic. Some solid defense from Doherty. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Payton on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Randall out there with Larry Nance. And there's Terry. Then it's Malone. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Harper. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Ginobili, such a solid passer, seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And that one falls for Harper.
Boy, Derek Harper is such a solid guard, fundamentally sound in every area, and he's got really good size. He's physical and with good quickness and understands his teammates. Look to him to set the tone.
Outside Hill. To the middle. The kick out to Walker. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Here's Robertson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And with the internet and social media, players, Clark, have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
2. Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnett. Chicago making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And both free throws good for Barnett. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Payton. All sorts of time, and he knocks down the jumper.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
The Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. There's the pass to Barnett. Doherty with the ball. He's covered by Yao. Here's Mullen. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Hamilton's checked in for the Bulls. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Robertson outside. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Mullen's got 4 assists now tonight. Payton passes to Hamilton. The shot. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 21. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Mullen. Looks for Doherty and gets it to him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now Payton. He dishes it to Hill. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Robertson with the steal. Here's Barnett. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Hill. Pass to Yao. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hill, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And the shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hamilton outside. Passes it to Hill. Six to shoot. Feeds it to Yao. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yao is such a big guy, and his physicality that time rewarded.
And that one falls for Yao. He hits both from the stripe. And Milwaukee has possession, trailing by 17. Here's Barnett. Right side, Mullen. To the right side. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Chicago leading by 17. Payton dishes to Hill. Kicks it to Yao. Barnett against Hamilton. From about 16. And Yao slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Bucks trailed by 19. Outside Mullen. The pass to Barnett. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he makes that one. Hamilton's got 31 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Hamilton outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hill against Mullen. Here's Barnett. They get it back.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Down low. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 26 points.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Fades. And again, the Bucks miss.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Mullen passes to Shades. And here's Doherty, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Nowitzki. Gay comes in for Grant Hill, and it's Wesley in for Richard Hamilton. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Clock at 6. Simons, good on the jump shot.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Chicago.
Gay outside. Pass to Wesley. There's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Baker. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Wesley against Simons. Pass to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hill comes in for Rudy Gay. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Wesley. And it's Payton in for Jason Terry.
One shot.
And that one falls for Yao. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
So both teams changing it up here. Harper against Terry. Harper the pass to Baker. Here's Simons from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Hill finds Malone.
Get the perimeter.
And here is Hill. Terry outside. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Harper. And again, no good by Chicago. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Malone kicks to Terry. Simmons against Hill. And here's Gay outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
Oden with the ball. Grant Hill covering. The shot comes out. And it's Terry with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Malone. Passes it to Hill. Kicks it out to Terry. It's back to Hill. Simons against Malone. Shoots over Simons. Tries yet again. And Vucevic finishes inside.
Superb body control by Vucevic. Bouncing off the defense and burying the shot.
Harper the pass to Simmons. Back to Harper. The pass to Simons. Here's Baker. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harper. From downtown. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside, Hill. Pass to Malone. Terry outside. Back to Malone. Over Baker. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Hill.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
David Wesley, he's checked in for Grant Hill. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 58 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Wesley. Here's Malone. That one doesn't drop. Inside, here's Simons. Makes it off the glass.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. The pass to Wesley. Malone with it.
Hey, Rudy.
To the middle. And Vucevic kicks to Gay. Can't hit from 12. Simons, the pass to Theus. Wesley against Simons. And he gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives them. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.